Hey there, are you as intrigued about AI as I am? And by the way, I'm talking artificial intelligence. Right now, Chat GPT is all the rage. Everybody seems to be talking about it, what a game changer it is. And of course, if you work in schools, you find out very quickly that this is now blocked. But AI can be a really great way to save teachers a little bit of time and to give us a little bit of a leg up. It's truly a game changer. So what I wanted to show you today is an AI app called Curipod, and Curipod is actually a an app that you'll find, a web-based app that you can use. It allows you to use your Google credentials to log in, and basically it's something that is like a mashup of some of my favorite apps. Think Pear Deck, Lumio, Padlet, Google Sheets, or PowerPoint. It's the ultimate mashup when you can put all of those together. Well, when you do, that ultimate mashup looks an awful lot like Curipod. Let me show you how cool Curipod really is. First of all, I would like to create a lesson. So I'm just going to move right here and hit the Create Lessons tab. And I would like to create a new lesson, and I have a lot of choices. I can do a blank lesson, a full lesson. I can add in a brain break. I can add in multiple choice lessons, or I can do an exit ticket. But for this demonstration, I'm going to show you what a full lesson looks like. My topic is going to be lines and rays, since we're doing this in math. And then I'm going to select my grade level. And of course, I have grades from first grade all the way through 12th or 13th grade, actually. I'm going to choose my fourth graders. If I want to, I can also click here and I can add in learning objectives and standards, but I'm going to go past that right now. I'm going to click this very intriguing button that says Do Magic. So I'm going to wait for just a few moments while the AI or artificial intelligence feature does its magic. And of course, while they're doing that, they're giving me plenty of things to think about. I'm really not in here very long, so this is pretty cool. But you can see right now that this is still working, and again, putting all sorts of good things in there. Check this out. I now have a short Curipod lesson. And so I can take a look. I can click on play. And I can see that I now have set up 12 distinct activities that I can do. So for instance, what's the difference between a line and array? And if I look right here, I have a word cloud activity. How cool is that? Now, one of the other really neat things I can do is I can change the timing on this, even while I'm showing this to students. And take a look up here. Your students are going to join at Curie Live with the pin 41040. So it's a lot like other things that you see that pop up, things like Kahoot or Gimkit or other things like that. This is pretty cool. So my students can be interacting with my lesson, and right here they'd be creating a word cloud. Again, I can take off time as much as I want and then let it run. The second activity here, lines and rays, a primer for primary schoolers, and it has some little pieces that I would want to share with my students. Okay, and so I can see those right there. This is pretty cool. I also have another thing that shows up in here, the concepts. This is pretty helpful as well, especially if I want to be able to use this Curipod here to be able to teach a bunch of standards. There's some fun facts. And I would check these facts over just because artificial intelligence created this, but look at this. The world's longest line is the equator. We got some kilometers right here. Now, of course, if I don't want to use the British spelling of kilometers, I definitely can go back in and I can edit. We got the elbow right here in geometry. A ray is sometimes referred to as a half line. Again, if I don't like any of these facts, I can go ahead and I can take those out. Work together in pairs. Look at how this puts it together. What are the differences between lines and rays? And again, I can change the timing on this. It does not have to be 10 minutes. I can take it down to 2.5 minutes and then just this is a short answer where the kids work in pairs. Another one, what are similarities between lines and rays? And again, I can take these way down. Another one, a brain break. Holy smokes, this is actually built into this activity, into this Curipod. Draw a picture of a llama playing the saxophone. This is just a really fun one to get those wiggles out for just about anybody. And the really cool feature about this one is that students can actually vote on the best ones. So that's pretty cool. Again, what's the difference between a line and a ray? That's a poll. And here's another poll. What's the definition of a line? So we have polling activities, definition of a ray, and the difference between a ray and a line segment. Again, polls, what's the definition of a line segment? All involved in there. And then I can click on that end lesson. Now, of course, I can also save my results. I can go back and I can check them. Of course, there's no results from this live one right here, but that's all right. I'm going to go back into my home and I can see here's my lines and rays. If I click on it, I can see, well, there I am. I'm going to exit my full screen, but I can also see that I am going to go, I want to go back again. This is all fun. Let's get out of it. And, hello. I can run through all of these again. I can end my lesson. And then I can also, if I go into home, and I'm sorry I didn't show you this right away, I can go to my options here and I can see my results. I can duplicate it. I can edit it. So if I am going to move some of this stuff around here, I can check on my edit right there. And you can see that I can go through, I can look at my slides. I do have colleagues that make beautiful PowerPoint slides or beautiful, beautiful Google slides. So you can always import the slides and add them in. You can go over here and you can remove slides if you want to. You can, basically do, and you can see right here, I can take the slides out. I can duplicate slides. I can click inside of them and I can edit them. I can take out things that I don't want to take out or that I want to take out. I can keep stuff. I can add to it, that sort of thing. So this is all really exciting things. Also, just so that you can also, in addition to all this stuff, you can share and share and share. You can create groups to share with, or you can certainly you can share out with just friends. You can present. You can do all that good stuff. So the Curipod is a really great way to use that artificial intelligence. And you can see this only took me a couple of minutes to make. So I'd like to encourage you to take a couple of minutes and put one together. They can be done on the fly. They can be done very quickly. And if you're in a class and things aren't working real well, or you're in a class and you realize that you're going to have a little extra time on your hands, you could do a Kahoot. Or you could do a GIMP kit, or you could do a lot of other different things, but why not give Curipod a try? I think you'll enjoy it. Let me know how it goes.